Good morning and welcome to TMI Socials, where we bring you the juiciest trending stories on social media. Plus, I get to read some of your comments and see how you reacted to the stories. It's all about keeping up with what's trending on social. So sit back, relax while I help you do that. My name is Obiageli Ene. First on the trending train today, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government has created the Ministry of Livestock Development to address conflicts between herders and farmers over access to pasture, land and water. So with the move, President Tinubu said Nigeria can now look forward to maintaining the quality and safety of these perishable goods from farm to market, thereby reducing food waste and ensuring stable supply. So let's go see how you reacted to that. Okay, this user is saying this is senseless and a blind political miscalculation. He can create 200 ministries and additional ministers, and the problems will only multiply. Tinubu is complaining of declining revenue, borrowing all over locally and globally, taking away pensioners' savings by force, and yet creating another ministry. The solutions are very well known. Stealing of government money must stop. Okay, still moving on to the continuation of this particular comment. Looting of public treasury must halt. Reckless expenditure and exotic lifestyles with public money must be reversed. Budget line items must reflect societal needs. Thieves, looters, criminals all over the corridors of power must stop enjoying official cover. The justice system must be freed from interference by politicians. Short of that, we will continue to see people dancing naked at the market square and expect us to hail and call them sane. Okay, moving on to take more reactions on this story. Olorogun E on X is saying, what happened to the Ministry of Agriculture? This is just another waste, and Nigerians will only comment and move on to play on social media while they await Big Brother Naija to come and take their sorrows away temporarily. Moving on, this user on X, Samuel, is saying, this is how Tinubu planned to cut down the cost of governance by creating more ministries, right? Argentinian president cut off some ministries to avoid more spending, but Nigeria is creating more. No be juju be that. And moving on, this user is saying, when everyone is clamoring for cutting cost of government, man is still creating new federal ministries. How will Ministry of Livestock Development affect us? Is it not under the Ministry of Agriculture? Now what for mandate? Moving on, this user is saying, instead of creating a ministry, the local government should be strengthened to be autonomous. The localities should be able to provide security for itself. The crimes that are committed are done on local levels. Communities should form just security to guide their homes and farms. And finally, on this particular story, Danladi Musa on X is saying, a department under the Ministry of Agriculture can handle the responsibilities of the newly created ministry. Cutting down on cost of governance must be taken serious in order to pull Nigeria out of its present economic challenges. Okay, and moving on to our next story for today. Musician Simi has come out to apologize after she received backlash when she posted a video of her in a swimsuit on Instagram. So in her apology with a hint of sarcasm, she said she would wear a kaftan the next time she goes to a swimming pool out of respect for her husband. Let's go look at that clip where she apologized, and right after that, we'll look at how you reacted to that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My success. I just came here feeling reluctant. Yesterday, I went to the swimming pool and I wore a swimsuit, guys. I told you. You did. And I'm just so sorry. I really, honestly, I wasn't thinking. I didn't think. Yano told me, she said, since you can't wear a swimsuit at a swimming pool, you are married. I should have known better. I didn't know better, I'm sorry. Next time I go to the swimming pool, just as a respect, a sign of respect to my husband,
let's just go see how you reacted to that video. This user on Instagram is saying, as a married woman, I will never dress like that to a pool. Where is your dignity? Where is your pride? Where did you get that swimsuit from? Will they have my size? Okay, moving on to take more reactions. This user on Instagram, Van Cheesy, is saying, I love her level of sarcasm. Now, it fits all this over Sabi assistant Jesus. We expect person to wear kaftan to the pool. And then the laughing emoji. And moving on, this user on Instagram, Chris_Udo, is saying, as my wife, you dare not put on trouser, not to talk of shorts or a swimsuit or short skirt. I am a proud African man. What makes you a proud African man? Well, we don't know. Moving on, it's the fake apology and cry for me. Online in-laws should wear kaftan the next time. Okay, moving on to take reactions from X on this story. Aziz Adams is saying, see me no get person with the advice imagine dressing almost naked to a show despite being a married woman. She should learn to keep those things for her husband. It is not for the public eye. Okay, and moving on, this user Tiwa on Instagram is saying, it is the fact that you all are not seeing the sarcasm in the video. Simi is not okay, I swear. And moving on to take our final reaction. This one is coming from Daniel, and he's saying, Simi sometimes forgets that she's married. Her body, her choice, but decency goes a long way. This isn't the first time she's been called out for dressing indecently, and might not be the last, judging by how she is handling the situation. She was almost denied entry into passport office because of this. Well, she has already said the next time she's going to a pool, she is going to be wearing a kaftan. Okay, moving on to our final story today. The APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje has urged Nigerian youth to acquire practical skills as Nigeria's educational curriculum is outdated. Yes, Ganduje attributed the country's high rate of joblessness to the outdated system. Let's go see how you reacted to this. Okay, this Mr. Motivator on X is saying, in other words, your certificate is not useful in this country. Okay, moving on. This user Prince_Land on X is saying, before now we were told education is the key to success. Now we have the key and APC has changed the padlock. And the national chairman is saying it is outdated. Moving on. This user on X is saying, this should be a message for the Minister of Education and even the FG who fail in empowering the innovative youths in the country. And Samantha is saying, in summary, our government say after you don't plant food at the back of your house, you should learn how to make pots and spoon or how to make clothes and butter. You are welcome. Okay, this user is saying, last time I checked, APC has been in power for the past 10 years now. What have they done to update the education curriculum? Make una sha no worry. Maybe the day will come, I will keep wishing. Well, let's keep hope alive. Moving on to the final reaction on our final story today. Rotimi is saying, is the Minister of Education not a member of your party? What has changed since 1999? Same complaints, no solutions. Okay, this is where we call it a wrap today. My name is Obiageli Enebo. I have Charity standing by to react to any of the stories today. Good morning.
Good morning, Obiageli. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to be reacting to scenes. Actually, Nigerians would just like to take another on top another person's head.
True.
It was a swim show.
Yes.
And from the video,
it was at the pool party.
It was at the pool party. What were Nigerians expecting her to wear? To wear blind. At first, when I watched that video, when I started watching that apology video and everything, I was like, is Siri actually crying? Is she? Let me just watch, and I realized it was actually sarcasm.
Yes.
Honestly, for me, that is the best way to handle it. If she has been in other places dressed indecently, that one is a different issue. That's according to Wega. So you always have something to say about
something controversial to say.
That's all. But for someone to go to a swimming pool and you're expecting the person to wear trousers or to wear and buba or to begin to even carry gele simply because she's a married woman, and the husband that we are talking about, he is very much aware of this and he is not complaining. So why are you complaining? He liked the body like that. He liked to show off. He liked what she is doing. So it's none of our business, actually, seriously.
Of course.
Allow people to do simply because you are a star or a celebrity does not mean you are not a human being.
True.
Sometimes we should allow the celebrities breathe. Let them be human.
Let them breathe.
That's basically what I am saying to you. That is just funny. Well, this is about the size of the package for today's episode of This Morning on ITV. Evans is still there from our Benin Network Center to wrap it up.